Welcome to the Composer's Corner.
There's about 20 people in town who think I wrote the song Fallen for them. Oops. The song changed my life.
When you're not fidgeting, you look very beautiful and very tall.
I can't believe how I have fallen for you.
She's always been a little bit different, though she was never made to think of herself that way while growing up. Her dad, Saul, supported her intense love for animals. In fact, his own devotion to them led from training German Shepherds for the Army to owning the largest pet store in the United States, which he ran for most of his life. Her mom, Edie, supported the wackiness and creativity of her only daughter, Eileen Lynn Rappaport, and would bribe Eileen to practice piano, using Eileen's desire to purchase pop records as leverage. Eileen, nicknamed Chunky as a child, and later known as Lauren Wood, hated music lessons as much as the next kid, but her affinity for Gershwin, Rogers, Motown, and the Beatles kept her at it. It helped that her cousin from Los Angeles, Eileen Novog, known as Nobi, also played a musical instrument, the viola. And from their very first days as children together, the two of them conspired to create their own music. Not surprisingly, their first song, Twerp's Theme, was an instrumental about an unfortunate bird they'd tried to rescue. Recorded on a friend's reel-to-reel, other songs soon followed. Deciding in high school to form a band, Chunky and her best friend Kiki, along with fellow musician Mickey Kapner, stole the bass player Ernie Aramita from another band in town. Rebecca and the Sunnybrook Farmers was born, and they began performing in the Pittsburgh region, soon opening for major acts at the largest venues in the tri-state region.
That's Rebecca and the Sunnybrook Farmers from Pittsburgh.
A record deal with Musicor Records in New York soon followed, with the release of only one album, Birth. Feeling they'd reached their peak on the East Coast, the band decided to relocate to Los Angeles. Camping out in Nobi's parents' house and practicing daily, they soon caught the attention of a newly signed staff producer at Warner Brothers by the name of Ted Templeman, who himself had been in the group Harper's Bazaar. Simultaneously, they caught the eye of Frank Zappa, the band's hero and friend, and soon the group found themselves in the middle of a bidding war between Warner Brothers Records and Zappa's label, Bizarre Records. Warner's won out, originally signing the band as Rebecca and the Sunnybrook Farmers, but by this point, the members had dwindled down to just Chunky, Nobi, and Ernie, so that became their new name. Becoming the band's mentor, Ted co-produced 2 albums on the group, encouraging them each time to stretch out and get as crazy as they wanted to. The first 2 albums met with marginal success, with the song on the second album, Didn't Wanna Hurt Ya for Another Guy, being the one to get the most airplay. But 3 years would pass before the next album, during which time Chunky's songs were being discovered by other artists. And Nobi was becoming more in demand both as a sessionist and as a member of Zappa's band, the Mothers of Invention. Encouraged by the financial rewards of songwriting, Chunky found herself transitioning from writing for the more specific nature of Chunky, Nobi, and Ernie music to writing more accessible songs in general. And she also found herself transitioning to a new name and identity as well. The record that originally started out as Chunky, Nobi, and Ernie No. 3 ended up evolving into Lauren Wood. Enlisting all the A players in town, her new producer, Michael James Jackson, co-produced a song with Ted Templeman that paired Lauren's voice with Michael McDonald's in a song called Please Don't Leave.
Miss Lauren Wood.